Hello everyone, and we are at the PNC Arena in North Carolina for Game 3 of the ECF, the Eastern Conference Finals between Boston and Carolina. And big favourites Boston are not getting it their own way. They're currently one game each in the tied series, but Boston are losing 3-1 in this game. And the shots, Boston have only managed 12 shots in the first two periods, which is probably why they're not doing so well. And hopefully somebody will be able to join us, and I'll find out that the volume's working on this one, because it's going to be a bit bad if this second one doesn't have volume. So here we go. Puck going to be dropped. Krejci and Aho are at the center, and it's a 6 on an even. So the visiting right wing Coyle will pick up the puck. 13 is a 7 with a +1 is an 8. So it stays a 7, block 2. So they have a block of 2, 4. So it's going to be blocked, and it is blocked. And 23 on an 5 on an even is going to be the left defender Slavin. So Slavin gets his second block of the game, and the result of that block will be the puck being picked up by Justin Falk, and Carolina are coming the other way up the ice. 15 from Falk. It's a 2, which becomes a 4. So a shot and goal. Falk gets up there. Shot and goal 66. So Falk will force a save out of Tuukka Rask. And 43 off Rask is a 29. So it's going to be intercepted and taken by Krug. And a minute gone. The other thing in this game, Carolina have switched out their goalkeepers. Mrazek is taking a day off, and McElhinney is in goals for Carolina and playing superbly as well. 22 is a 1, so Krug is going to get a shot. 21 is going to get the shot on goal, but it's not going to bother McElhinney with a 66, which is a 1. So it's going to be saved, and Slavin will take the puck for Carolina. 26 is a 9, and that's going to be a blocked shot, and 10 on a blocked shot, and they are even. So that's going to be left defender Krug with his second block of the game, and that block will result in the puck ending up with Brad Marchand, and 2 minutes has gone in this third period. 2 goals down Boston. 23 is a 5 with a 1, so it's a 6. Shot and goal, block +1, and they have only a 6. Red 6 will do, and it's not, so it's going to be blocked, and they are even. So the block is a 6, so that is going to be Slavin with that block. Second block of this period, and the puck is going to end up with right wing Teravainen. 2 minutes 30 gone in the period. 16 is a 28, and so that will end up with Coyle. 3 minutes. Boston now the puck. 1, sorry. So it becomes a 2. Shot and goal. 32 for Coyle, and again he gets the shot, but ineffective against McElhinney, who gets a 55, which is a 3-2, and deflects the puck out to Justin Falk. Carolina, 11, that's a 1, which will become a 3, so it's still a shot on goal. Falk gets his shot off, and Carolina are peppering the goal at the moment. 21 from Rask. It's going to be a 23, so it's saved, but it's going to be picked up by Teravainen. 4 minutes gone, and Teravainen will dump the puck in. 25 will go to Krejci, and their line will change, and Krejci will dump back in so that they can get a line change. 21, that is going to go to Walmart, and the two lines will change. We'll set up the ODAIs, so that's 21, so that'll be +2 for Boston, and 16, which will be a 0 for Carolina, but Walmart has the puck. 36 is a 33, and that's going to be ice. No, it's going to be possibly a penalty. 2 to 8 will be coincidentals, and it's a 6. So let's go and check on our penalty chart on a 33. We re-roll again, and it's 21. So we're going to have coincidental minors here. So third period, Carolina, and this is timed at 61, is 12 seconds off. So that's going to be 4:18 Walmart. And the coincidental minor 53 is a 53, so it's going to be the third highest minor. 14, 14, 12, 16, 16, so it's going to be one of the 14. So odd will be Bergeron, even Pasternak, so it's going to be Pasternak that is going into the box. And they will both go for 2 minutes. And so Wagner and Maenalainen, who's coming in for his first game of the conference finals, will come in, and the face-off, sorry, it won't be, it'll be McKegg who comes in. So this makes 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 21. So that's still a +2. And this was a 2, and he still is a 2. So they're both the same. They're back as they were. So face off at the center, Bergeron against McKegg. So we've got a +3. 7 with a +3 is going to be the advantage left wing. So DeBrusk will pick up the puck for Boston. 23 is a 5, so that becomes a 7. So block 2 against line 2 will be a 5. So it's got to get a 6, and he doesn't, so it's going to be blocked. And this is going to be blocked by 8 against a +1 is going to be the advantaged. So Pesce will get the block. And 54 and 9, that's going to end up with center McKegg. And we move to 5 minutes in this period. McKegg has the puck. 42 is a 21, and he will lose that over to DeBrusk. 61 is a 28, so DeBrusk will also lose. So the right wing, Justin Williams for Carolina. 46 is a 15, and he will pass to the right defender, who is Hamilton. No time off the clock for that. And 34 off Hamilton is a 31. He will pass unless there's a physical 10. And there is, so he'll lose that to the left defender, Zdeno Chara, and the penalty is going to expire, and the players come back on the ice. Boston have the puck with Zdeno Chara. 46 is a 43. So a possible bench minor here. They're both on 12s. But let's have a look. 26. No. 33 now. So we're going to roll to see which a face-off or a rare play. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. And we're at 7 minutes. Boston still 2 goals behind, losing 1-3. So Bergeron against Walmart. 7 with a +3 is going to be advantaged left wing. So DeBrusk picks up the puck for Boston, 1, which becomes a 3 shot on goal for DeBrusque, 21, and it's going to be on target. So can McElhenney make another big save? 23 is a 6, and he can. He saves it, smothers it, and it's a neutral zone face-off. I think that's about the 5th or 6th save he's made from an actual shot goal attempt. So face-off in the Carolina end. 41-5 is a disadvantaged right wing, so that's going to go to Williams for Carolina. And Carolina 64 is a 3. It's going to be a shot on goal. And so 36 off Williams. Williams takes a shot, but he's not going to trouble Tuukka Rask in the goal. 14 is a 30. And it's saved, and it goes back to Walmart. Walmart will get a shot. 55 is not going to be on target. Well, it's going to be on target, but it's not going to be a goal scorer. 26 is a 20. So it's saved, but it's going to be picked up by the right defender, Hamilton. And we're at 8 minutes, so he will dump the puck. 16, and that will end up with Patrice Bergeron. And the lines will change to the third line. Bergeron will then dump back, and that will end up with McKegg, and they will change their line. So ODIs now are going to be 16, which is going to be 0 for Boston, and 12, which is going to be -1 for Carolina. But McKegg has the puck for Carolina. 14 is a 30, and he's going to ice the puck, and we're going to get a defensive zone face-off for in the Carolina end, and we've got Kuraly and McKegg. Kuraly's got a +1 on this 6. With a +1 goes to the advantaged left defender, who's going to be Clifton. Clifton with a 32 is a 26, and that's going to be intercepted and picked up by Furland as we've got to 9 minutes in this period. 31 is a 2, which becomes a 1, so a shot on goal for Furland, and he will take his shot, but not going to trouble Tuukka Rask. 65 is a 35. Rask will save, but there will be a rebound, and the rebound is going to go to the highest I rate on offense, which is going to be Maanalainen, and he is a 10. Sorry, he's a 7. Let me just check that. 9. It's going to go back to Furland, actually. So Furland is a 7 with a 5 on a rebound. So 5 with a 7 is going to be a shot on goal +2, so he'll go up to 23, and he gets his shot on target. Furland gets his shot on target, and 32 is a 26. It looks like I haven't got the volume up. So Carolina go further in front in this game. Third period for Carolina, and the time .45 is 6 seconds off, so that's 9:24. Furland gets the 4th goal for Carolina, and 51, they are 172, so there's going to be 2 assists, and those assists will be the first and the second, other than Furland, of course. 22-22, 21-24, so Dehaan. Odd will be McKegg, and it is. So DeHaan and McKegg get the assists. So Furland with the goal, McKegg and DeHaan with the assists. I think this is going to be all over by the shouting, really. 3 goals down now, Boston. And this is really not turning out the way they expected this to go, this series. Remember, in real life, they actually whitewashed Carolina. 7 with a +1 is going to be advanced right wing. So Wagner gets the puck. Christopher Wagner, 45. 45 is a 26. And the 26 is going to lose the puck to the left wing Furland as we get the 10-minute mark. 62 is a 9, which becomes an, oh, it doesn't, block shot, automatic block shot, and the block shot for line 3 is going to go to the disadvantaged defender, so that's Clifton getting his first block shot, and that shot will end up with the right defender Grzelczyk. 24, sorry. 24 is a 9, and a 9 is a block shot. So Grzelczyk takes a shot, and he will 4 with an advantage, so it's going to go to Fleury. Fleury will block that shot for Carolina, and a 6. That will end up with the left wing Furland, and we're at 11 minutes. 23. 23 is a 4, which becomes a 3, so it's going to be a shot on goal for Furland. He will shoot, and it will be saved by Rask. 64 is a 5, and that will go to Wagner at 11:30. 61 is 28. He will lose out to Maenalainen, and Maenalainen will dump the puck in with a 53, and that is going to end up with the right defender Grzelczyk, but he is going to have to fight against Wallmark. So Grzelczyk is an 8, becomes a 7. 7 and 7, so Wallmark will get the advantage as the home, but can they get the matchup? He's a 9, so it's still going to be Williams. So Williams wins, and he passes the puck. Wallmark wins, sorry, passes the puck inside for a shot, and we've got 3 on here, and he's gonna pass that to Williams, and he is going to go against the left defender. Williams' I rating is 7. Left defender Clinton is a 7. So I'm assuming that the home team get the advantage if it's tied. A 6 is going to be, so Williams is going to get a shot on goal, and he's on target too. So Williams gets a shot on goal with a tiring defense on. 16 is a 28. And a 5th goal for Carolina. 21 is 13 seconds. So that is going to be 12-17. Williams with the goal. .46 will give them 2 assists, and those assists will be the first and the second best. 24-24, 13-13. So Svechnikov on Wallmark. And that is 5-1. And really, Boston have just fallen by the wayside in this game. I don't know what's, must be the travel. So the Boston team changed their lines. And let's have a look at the ODIs. 7 and 12 is 19, so that's going to be a +1 for Boston. Hey, Ken! And we have an 8 and an 8, 16, so it's 0 for Carolina face-off, and Boston are going to go to forechecking 3. They're going to do something to try and get back in this game. So we have a +3 for Boston, 20, an 8 on a plus, and a +3 is going to end up with Pasternak. Pasternak with a 15 is a 1. So it's going to be a shot on goal for Pasternak, and he's going to get it on goal. But McElhenney has stopped them every time. 44. 44 is a 2. And he's going to stop him again and push it out to Justin Falk. They just can't buy a goal, Boston. Are you getting the sound okay there, Ken? $52. 52 is a 27, and the 27 is going to lose that out to the center Bergeron. And we're at 14 minutes in this period. Let me just post a message, see if they can hear me, because of yesterday's. Oh, good. That's good, because the one I did yesterday just didn't work. So Bergeron 55 on a forecheck 3. He's going to get a shot on goal. 34. It's not going to be good enough. And Boston are just melting under the pressure here from Carolina. 61 is a 22. It's going to be saved, but it is going to come back to Bergeron. 14 minutes in this game already gone. 42 is going to be a 2. And so that is going to be a shot for Bergeron. And again, he can't trouble the scorers. 25 off McElhenney is a 3. So he'll save that and get that out to Walmark. 14:30 gone in this period. 26. 26 is 24. And Walmark is going to lose out to Torrey Krug, and we move to 15 minutes in this game. 32 is a 26 on a forecheck 3. He's going to be intercepted. It's going to be a shot on goal for the left wing Svechnikov, and he's a 21 and he's just rolled a 22, so he gets his shot, but it's going to miss. 31 is a 4, and so Rask will save and send it out to the left wing, DeBrusk, and 15:30 gone in this period. 56 is a 3, which becomes a 4 on a checking 3. Can't get a tip because it's ODI moved it. So a shot for DeBrusk, 36, and again he's not going to trouble the scorers with a shot like that. And 34 off McElhenney is 31, saved, and it comes out to the right wing Pasternak, who will get another shot off. 66 is not going to be good enough, unfortunately, for Pasternak. He will get the shot, but again, McElhenney with a 22, an easy save, and gets the puck out to Justin Falk, and he will now dump the puck in. 26 dumps it in, and it will be picked up by Bergeron, and the lines will change for Carolina, and Bergeron will now dump back in at 25, and that will come back to Aho, and they will change. So the ODIs now become a +2 for Boston and a +2 for Carolina. 4 minutes left. 5-1. This is not going to go to overtime. I can virtually guarantee that. 66 for Aho, gets a shot off. It's a 3. It's a shot on goal, 13, and he's in range. He's in range, and 61 is a 22. Whoa, Nelly. Sebastian Aho scores. 32 is 17 seconds less, so that is 16-13. So 16-13 of the third period. They're going to have 2 assists, and 65 is 1 and the goalie. So the highest assist rate is going to be Teravainen. And the second assist is going to go to McIlhenny. And thoroughly deserved the way he's played. So Aho gets the goal. Teravainen will get the assist, and McIlhenny will also get the assist. So it's 6-1, and also Tuukka Rask is going to come out. He did suffer that injury in the first half of the game, of the match. So McIlhenny played 56-13 in this game. Not McIlhenny. Tuukka Rask played 56-13 in the game. I had to do something about the marking the shots now, so we don't get the shots for the other goalkeeper, Halak. But as we go back to the centre, 6-1. Huge victory this for Carolina. 3 on a face-off is going to be the home left defence. So Pesce will pick it up. 13 will be a 22, and he's going to lose that out to Krejci. 17 minutes gone, 3 minutes left in the game. 12-25. It's going to be an interception and a shot and goal for the right defender, Hamilton. And he'll get a shot, but it won't make a lot of difference. Halak comes up with his first save. 51 is a 3, and that is going to go to the centre, Krejci. 17-13, and they're going to go back to 2 forecheck, because there's really no point in trying to push this. 21 is a 31. Pass unless there's a physical 10. And I suspect there's going to be a physical 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it comes out to Pesce. 18 minutes gone in this third period. 36 is a 33, and that is going to possibly be penalties. And 23 and 5 it will be, but let's see. We're in the last 5 minutes, so he's got to get an 11 or less, which he doesn't, so it's just going to be a neutral zone face-off. There are only potential penalties in the last 5 minutes, and in a game like this, they're not going to be fighting to get into the penalty box from Carolina. So 7 on a face-off is the home centre, so Aho gets the puck back. and the 31 is a 2, which becomes a 4, so he's going to get a shot on goal, and it's not going to be good enough. 65 for Halak is a 35, so he saves it, and there is a rebound. 4, second highest I rating is going to be, there's a 7, a 6, so it's 9 is 7. So it's going to be Niederreiter who gets the shot. Possibility of the rebound shot. Let's see what he comes up with. So it's a 9 on a 7. So it's a single roll dice, a 4 on a 7. So it's a shot on goal. Niederreiter gets, oh, he needed a 22 and he got a 23. Niederreiter gets his shot off. And 63 is a 38. So it's saved and deflected into the seats for a neutral zone face-off. 1 minute remaining in this period in the game. 1 minute. 1 minute. Neutral zone face-off. Everything equals 6. Is going to be the visiting right wing. So Coyle will get the puck and he will do a 1. So he'll get a shot. Skates down the ice with a shot and a 16, and he needed a 15, and that's just how it's been for Boston in this game. They cannot buy anything in this game. 3 saved by McElhenney and out to the center Aho. 30 seconds left in the game. 26 is a 14. And the 14 is a pass Arsog. So this will go to the highest frequency that's left, which is going to be Niederreiter. He needs to get below 41 for the shot, and he doesn't, so it's just a pass. And Niederreiter then with a 66 is a 1. So he's going to get a shot, 32. It's not going to be good enough. And Halak with a 25 is a 3, and I'll direct it out to Krejci, and time will expire. So there we have it, the first game of this series that hasn't gone into overtime. And it's just been a whitewash here in this third period for Carolina, scoring 3 goals, winning the game 6 goals to 1. Shots for Boston in that period: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots in that period for Boston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 for Carolina. So McElhenney, who obviously was the man of the match, 60 minutes of play, shot on goal, 24, 32 shots on goal and only allowed 1. Tukarask, 56, 13, 8, 17 in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Halak had 4 shots and he played 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Total number of shots for Boston: 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That should be 21 on McElhenney and 32 on Boston, so 28 on Tukarask. So the final score then: Boston 1, Carolina 6. And remember that Carolina walked this game. Boston walked this series 4-0 in real life. So Carolina lead the series by 2 games to 1. So there you have it. I have to say, and I've said it in other videos that you've seen me do on APBA Hockey. I don't know if you've ever played this, Ken, but the rules that other people have come up with to make this thing move faster with all these charts, like the timing and the assists and the goal, the penalties, makes it go an awful lot faster. And once you've played a couple of games, you get used to it. I've got all my charts around. I don't use the book. The only thing I need the book for is if there's any matchups, which I haven't had yet. I've not had a 53, or if I have, I've missed it. And the rare plays. But other than that, and the board is fantastic. With all the players on here, you're just moving things up and down to change lines, and obviously blowing my own trumpet, my score sheet makes it a lot easier because I've got them in their ODII for the defensive lines and offense. Again, I've pointed this out. I don't like playing line 1, line 2, line 2. So in each period, line 1 ends up playing with line 2 on the offense, and defense 2 ends up playing with offense 1 in each period, so it can mix it up and make it a bit more interesting. But there you have it. Carolina end up with their second victory in a row, beating Boston 6-1 on home ice, and they're looking forward to their next meeting, which will again be at the PNC Arena in Carolina. But the next game up will be Game 3 of the Western Conference Final, and St. Louis will be going back home, and they really need to win that one. They're 2 games down. Yes, I've played it a long time, and I agree with you on the enhancements. Make the game so much easier. It does. I'm a big fan of In the Crease, but this is quickly becoming my favorite hockey game. And when I bought this, because it was expensive to get, stuff over here, I didn't get a season, and I wish I had now. But my good lady wife is going to buy me a season for my birthday in November. So I'm just looking at what season to get. I'm a Blues fan, and so I want a season where the Blues did quite well. I don't want to win it. I know these are the 4 test teams that I've got, and Blues won this year, but I don't think they're going to win it on my tabletop. I think San Jose are just a far better side than St. Louis are in this game. But I've got 91 inside the crease, and I do like the older teams. I just like the names: Quebec Nordiques and Minnesota North Stars, and whoever else the other ones are that are around there. So I don't know whether, but my other option is 2014, because, as I've said before, my favourite goalie played for St. Louis that year, Ryan Miller. So that may be one that I get instead. But if not, I think it's going to be a late 90s, maybe early 90s, late 80s. Just got to decide. So any thoughts that anybody has on that, then that would be good. So there it is, wrap up of Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Carolina taking the 2-1 series lead over Boston with a 6-1 thrashing of the Bruins. I think the Bruins are going to have to go back and regroup and seriously talk about their shooting. They've not really done anything in any of the games. They got 21 shots today, 29 shots, which is pretty good, and then 47 shots, but that was in double overtime in the second game. So hope you enjoyed it, and hope you'll be back to watch the game 3 of the Western Conference Final. St. Louis trailing 2-0 in that series. So until then, have a good evening and enjoy yourself.